every diner, every courthouse square, and the story each neighborhood's proud to share. From first-time buyers to the next big land deal, we close with a smile and a hometown feel. Raise a toast at the fire pit, throw that line in the creek. You'll find more than a house here. You'll find what you see. We're the boots on the gravel, the soul of this town, and we won't stop till we got your dream locked down. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Saturday barbecues and kids on the floor. Dreams built on back roads on the Tennessee skies, where every new start feels like home in your eyes. If you're searching for home, you ain't got a roam. Call Flora Mid-South, ready where the heart finds home. So if you're driving through southern mid-Tennessee, look for that sign with the roots running deep. Flora Mid-South, really, we're more than a team. We're the heart of your home and the home of your dream. Down a two-lane road where the cotton fields sway, where handshakes, hard work, and a porch light that stays. From Lawrenceburg sunsets to Alabama's line, we help folks find roots in the sweet southern pines. You're not just a number, you're not just a key. Your family here with Flora Mid-South Realty. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Sunday front porches and creeks in the floor. Dreams built on back roads on the Tennessee skies, where every new start feels like home in your eyes. If you're searching for home, you ain't got to roam. Call Flora Mid-South, rowdy where the heart finds home. We know every diner, every courthouse square, and the story each neighborhood's proud to share. From first-time buyers to the next big land deal, we close with a smile and a hometown feel. Raise a toast at the fire pit, throw that line in the creek. You'll find more than a house here. You'll find what you see. We're the boots on the gravel, the soul of this town, and we won't stop till we got your dream locked down. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Saturday barbecues and kids on the floor. Dreams built on back roads on the Tennessee skies, where every new start feels like home in your eyes. If you're searching for home, you ain't got a roam. Call Flora Mid-South, ready where the heart finds home. So if you're driving through southern mid-Tennessee, look for that sign with the roots running deep. Flora Mid-South, really, we're more than a team. We're the heart of your home and the home of your dream. Down a two-lane road where the cotton fields sway, where handshakes, hard work, and a porch light that stays. From Lawrenceburg sunsets to Alabama's line, we help folks find roots in the sweet southern pines. You're not just a number, you're not just a key. Your family here with Flora Mid-South Realty. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Sunday front porches and creeks in the floor. Dreams built on back roads on the Tennessee skies. Where every new start feels like home in your eyes. If you're searching for home, you ain't gotta roam. Call Flora Mid-South Realty where the heart finds home. We know every diner, every courthouse square, and the story each neighborhood's proud to share. From first-time buyers to the next big land deal, we close with a smile and a hometown feel. Raise a toast at the fire pit, throw that line in the creek. You'll find more than a house here. You'll find what you see. We're the boots on the gravel, the soul of this town, and we won't stop till we got your dream locked down. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Saturday barbecues and kids on the floor. Dreams built on back roads on the Tennessee skies. Where every new start feels like home in your eyes. If you're searching for home, you ain't got to roam. Call Flora Mid-South Realty where the heart finds home. So if you're driving through southern mid-Tennessee, look for that sign with the roots running deep. Flora Mid-South Realty, we're more than a team. We're the heart of your home and the home of your dream. Down a two-lane road where the cotton fields sway, where handshakes, hard work, and a porch light that stays. From Lawrenceburg sunsets to Alabama's line, we help folks find roots in the sweet southern pines. You're not just a number, you're not just a key. Your family here with Flora Mid-South Realty. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Sunday front porches and creeks in the floor. Dreams built on back roads on the Tennessee skies. Where every new start feels like home in your eyes. If you're searching for home, you ain't gotta roam. Call Flora Mid-South Realty where the heart finds home. We know every diner, every courthouse square, and the story each neighborhood's proud to share. From first-time buyers to the next big land deal, we close with a smile and a hometown feel. Raise a toast at the fire pit, throw that line in the creek. You'll find more than a house here. You'll find what you see. We're the boots on the gravel, the soul of this town, and we won't stop till we got your dream locked down. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Saturday barbecues and kids on the floor. Dreams built on back roads on the Tennessee skies. Where every new start feels like home in your eyes. If you're searching for home, you ain't got to roam. Call Flora Mid-South Realty where the heart finds home. So if you're driving through southern mid-Tennessee, look for that sign with the roots running deep. Flora Mid-South Realty. a two-lane road where the cotton fields sway, where handshakes, hard work, and a porch light that stays. From Lawrenceburg sunsets to Alabama's line, we help folks find roots in the sweet southern pines. You're not just a number, not just a key. Your family here with Flora Mid-South Realty. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Sunday front porches and creeks in the floor. Dreams built on back roads under Tennessee skies, where every new start feels like home in your eyes. If you're searching for home, you ain't gotta roam. Call Flora Mid-South Realty, where the heart finds home. We know every diner, every courthouse square, and the story each neighborhood's proud to share. From first-time buyers to the next big land deal, we close with a smile and a hometown feel. Raise a toast at the fire pit, throw that line in the creek. You'll find more than a house here, you'll find what you seek. We're the boots on the gravel, the soul of this town, and we won't stop till we got your dream locked down. We're selling more than just four walls and a door. It's Saturday.
Good morning, you're listening to Flora Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. If your home didn't sell the first time, let's make sure it doesn't expire again. I forgot what I was going to say. We got a great show. See you in a minute.
So if you're driving through southern mid-Tennessee, look for that sign with the roots running deep. Flora Mid-South Realty, we're more than a team. We're the heart of your home and the home of your dream.
Good morning. You are listening to Flora Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. I hope you enjoyed that song, because yours truly wrote it. I love that song. Anyway, what I was trying to say in the beginning is, if your home didn't sell the first time, let's make sure it doesn't become another expired listing. Let's explore. We're going to do that today on our show.
Lawrenceburg sunsets to Alabama's line, we help folks find roots in the sweet southern pines. You're not just a number, not just a key. Your family here with Flora Mid-South Realty. We're selling more.
Thanks,
Okay. Say good morning.
good morning.
How are we?
I'm fine.
This morning we have Holly on this side. We have Nathan in the corner with the dunce cap on. And today's special guest, the one and only, Mr. David Van Est. Kyle's on vacation and Pat's having a medical procedure, so prayers for Pat.
So how are you this week? How are you today? How was your weekend?
How was our weekend? Our weekend was all right. I got a lot done.
Yeah.
Your homesteading?
Huh?
Homesteading again?
I did homemade chicken broth, and I made this yummy hash brown casserole. It was yummy, wasn't
It
it?
was good.
And then what else we do?
Honeydew list.
You had the honeydew list. Yeah. What was on your honeydew list?
Well, I'm a certified trailer builder now.
Yeah, you had to put together our little
Trailer.
our
Oh,
little,
you finally got that little wagon put together
yeah.
after
Oh my
a
gosh, you've had
year.
it for like over a
Wasn't
year.
there an absurdly amount of bolts for that thing?
There's 3 less than there's supposed to be now, though.
Because I got the same one a couple years ago, and I was putting it together, and my God, there was probably like 30 bolts.
Oh, at least.
And it was just like, wow. I mean, it's still going, and it's a great little trailer still. So,
how many times you had to like begin
I
and
put it together 3 times. Last time I put together the directions.
It usually helps if you use directions.
Yeah.
Is that a guy thing? They don't use directions.
No, I use directions every time.
You
I don't.
100%.
always.
Yeah, I do. What have I ever done
Always
not
make my
using
way
the directions?
easier.
There was something you did that I was like, wouldn't
Nope.
it be better if you just get the directions?
Nope. I always do directions because it just makes sense. They're telling you how to do it. Follow it. You
Well,
know,
I failed the first 2 times after the directions.
You figured they were important.
Yeah, well, it'd been in the box under the carport for so long.
you still need a pen. I forgot to throw it to you
That's
earlier.
right. And so we had to like pry the pages open, and they were sticking and all kinds of stuff. So, but he got it done.
Oh yeah.
That was Sunday's project, wasn't it?
Mm.
Oh, Saturday.
On Saturday we built steps
Yeah, we rebuilt the steps to the shop,
and cleaned the shop for.
the
Yeah.
porch, which
But
You
it's
guys-
hot.
you guys got a couple things on there that we need to figure out what we're going to do with.
Oh, the big sign.
hmm
We'll have to come get it. I got a spot for it now.
Okay. So anyway, that's what we did. Build steps, and he put the wagon together, and I canned and made chicken broth and cooked. And that was it. What about you guys?
We had our cousins weekend with
That's
all of
fun,
my
fun.
cousins on my dad's side of the family. Is all the first cousins, and we was missing my cousin Brandon, and of course my cousin Colby passed away several years ago. But we laughed and played games, and our kids just ran around and played and swam. We rode jet skis. First time I've ever been on a jet ski. I rode with my sister.
I didn't ride it, and it's not like I didn't want to ride it, but it's like riding a motorcycle with a dude, and I think you can agree to this. I don't want to be on the back of a vehicle like that with another dude.
Especially when you're a big boy.
Yeah. It's like I'm putting extra stress and work on. I'm 330 pounds right now. You know that's
You
a
would
lot
not
of
have
weight.
done that to that jet ski. They
I know,
were
but
massive.
but as
jet
a big
skis.
guy, we never want to take that risk.
I just never thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so much fun. We played Pictionary.
That is my all-time favorite game.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. We only got halfway done though.
Yeah.
Dictionary.
And me, and so we had 12 people. And so we had how many teams? We had four teams.
3 teams.
3 teams?
Yep, 3 teams.
3
of 4.
teams of 4. And we was trying to like split up the kids
Make
kind of
it even,
evenly because we had
yeah.
kids. And so me and Chad had Harley and his son Eli. And some that Pictionary game is
Eli was
old.
good.
Eli was good. And he's what, 11?
Something like that.
And but there was one, and Chad's like, "Well, out of the 3 of y'all, only one of y'all is gonna get this because this is an old word." And I don't know.
No, it's one of y'all is only will know what this is. Period.
Yeah, and so he starts drawing it, and he draws railroad tracks. I'm like, "Well, train, railroad tracks," and then he starts drawing it, and I go. And I just sit there and I go, Amtrak? And he's like, yes, she got it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he drew a great Amtrak engine. It looked really good.
And I
so-
was like, I mean, it was.
Have you ever played Pictionary?
No.
What it is, it's a board game.
Mhm.
And you land on a spot, you pick a card, and then you have to, whatever that color is, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That you land on.
It's a category, but yeah,
The
color.
category. Then on the card you look at and you match the color. Then the word, you have to draw it. You can't say it. You can't use hand language. You can't.
Can't write letters or anything.
Right. You just have to draw it, and then your teammates have to guess it. And it is a blast.
Oh, we had so much fun. We played until we finally got tired at 12:30, and we're
Yeah.
like, okay, we're gonna call it. Everybody was getting tired. Some had a little too much to drink. So-
Nathan.
No.
No, wasn't Nathan. But it was just fun, and we laughed and laughed. And then Saturday we got up, and I think all we did was cook, eat, and laugh. I mean, I really do. And Saturday morning we cooked a huge freaking breakfast. I think I made 40 eggs.
Wow.
Something like that.
And then because there was 22 of us. And there was like 4 pounds of bacon, 2 pounds of sausage. I mean, just the pancakes, biscuits. I mean, we all pitched in and had a massive breakfast, sandwiches for lunch, and then Saturday afternoon we had a huge fish fry. And there was so much fish left over.
Still,
Yeah.
Where did you all get the fish?
I don't know.
So Chad and Jasper had caught a bunch of it, and Emily's neighbor, she got a lot from him because he fishes all the time. And then I think Joe brought fish down.
Yeah,
Wow.
Joe brought some fish.
And then so then our
It's like everybody on that side of the family, all the cousins, all the dude cousins, and I'm sure some of the women do, but they all really enjoy fishing. I can't stand it.
I love
I've
fishing.
never
I'd
been-
love to go fishing.
I've never been a person that I've tried so hard, and like my cousin who was like my ride or die, my best friend growing up in the later years of early adulthood and later teen era, early adulthood, my cousin, we were thick as thieves, and he absolutely adored fishing. He still does probably. But I tried so many times, and I just don't. I have no desire for it. I don't know why.
I love it.
You just haven't caught the good
No,
fight yet.
I've caught a lot of fish.
Yeah, but the good fight is what you go striving for.
I don't know. I just like I like
I like the ones that fight.
I mean, I think it's fun. I love catching them. I'm okay if I don't too, because I find it relaxing and it's nice just to
See, I
unwind.
would like you probably meditate, you probably do a little praying, stuff like that. Why that? I do the same thing.
I do a lot of drinking.
I was gonna say drinking and drinking beer and fishing.
And fishing
together.
go hand in
Yeah,
hand.
'cause if you don't catch a beer, you don't catch a fish. You catch a beer, you catch a buzz. They go together. Hand in hand.
True.
I really don't prefer freshwater fishing. That's not my favorite. I like fishing saltwater.
So
And
you like
then-
deep sea fishing?
And
My dad
not
loves
No, you don't have to necessarily go out deep sea. You
Oh,
just go
okay.
saltwater fishing. But it's hard to find that here in Tennessee.
Slightly, just slightly.
So I haven't been fishing since I've been here.
Yeah.
So
Oh, y'all should go fishing.
I know we should.
We really should.
Mhm.
I love it. I need to go again. We just and now that I don't know, maybe eventually now that we're kind of settled, I can spend a day, go Sunday or something.
Sure. I love you, baby. I'll see you when you get home.
That's okay too.
He'll have dinner ready when you get home.
When we fish.
And then
But
And
I
then-
can
but
clean
Saturday
it and
after
cook
we-
it. If she goes fishing and catches something, I can clean and cook them just fine. But I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if it's.
You just have the patience to sit there and do nothing.
Well, see
And
that,
wait.
but that's not accurate because I love to sit and do nothing.
you like to sit on your phone and doom scroll. That's not the same.
But
Oh,
sometimes I don't
What
either.
does that sound like? Huh?
That
Mr.
sounds. That's
King.
like the
TikTok.
majority of the population right now. But
Doom scrolling.
Not. What's doom scrolling?
it's where you
Just-
Just sit there and you
stuff
just
you do when you're
scroll.
on TikTok.
You
When
just
you
sit there
for
and
hours
like,
and
every 3
hours.
seconds you're swiping.
Yeah.
It's doom scrolling.
Huh. What does that sound like, babe?
But we, my grandpa, so my aunt and uncle brought my grandpa down, and he ate with us that night
Oh,
too.
that's cool.
And he stood up and he kind of like he was so proud of us and how much he loved us, loved seeing us all get together, and made us pretty much all cry.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It was
I
so
teared up a little bit.
good. It was just the best thing. We've already.
Other-
already
well, the
oh, by
one-
the way, it's already planned for next year.
Yeah, I seen that.
Already.
But they're very impatient. So me and Holly needed to run to the store. So we talked to
Aunt Gina.
Aunt Gina and just said, hey, how long are you guys going to be? Blah, blah, blah. We just need to run up to the store. I mean, literally, we're going for 15 minutes, maybe. But in those, so they were like, no, we'll be here. Like, all right, great. So we go and then we come back and we pass Aunt Gina's car. I'm thinking that's what, because I wasn't expecting it, but then I looked and I kind of noticed it, and I looked in the rear view mirror and I'm like, that was them. So we get back to the cottage, and yeah, and in that 15 minutes, everybody said goodbye, and they had a group photograph with
Yes.
them and everything. In that 15 minutes, we were gone.
I'm like, did y'all do that on purpose? I'm like, what? Oh
Yeah,
well,
'cause
they
Jasper
photoshopped.
wasn't there.
Yeah, Jasper wasn't there, and we weren't there. They photoshopped me and Jasper in the picture, though.
Did they?
Did
I
you
wanna
see
I
it?
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's great.
Jasper looks good in it. You can see like behind me that it's a little fuzzier. So, but it's fine. It is what it is.
But yeah, no, it was great. I mean, it was. I mean, your sister and her husband just and Chad. I'm pretty sure Emily and Nick as well. Everybody had just so much stuff for one full day at the lake or at the river.
So Friday night and the whole full day.
Oh.
Well, next year we're not coming home till Monday.
I know, but the amount of stuff everybody brought was like you couldn't use all this stuff in the little bit of time we had. I mean, I'm
Better
talking
be
like
prepared.
multiple trucks and multiple trailers full of trailers full of stuff.
Well, Brienne and Flint brought all their kayaks and they brought bicycles.
Yeah.
But because at the time they didn't know they was going to get the jet skis,
Right.
or they
right,
probably
right.
wouldn't have brought the kayaks.
Absolutely.
And but they didn't even get them off the trailer. But now the bikes, they did ride bikes.
Yeah. Because we got two cabins. One cabin was down the way a little bit, and our cabin was kind of like the cabin everybody showed up to. But their cabin, because basically half the family was split in cottages. I mean, these are huge cottages. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, the kids just loved running back and forth to them and having that journey back and forth, whatever it was. But I never went there. I never seen the inside of that cabin.
Yeah. And then like they had hung up some hammocks and stuff. Kids were laying in those.
You know,
It was just so much fun.
it was very fun. Very fun.
Excited about next year already. I want us to do a cruise. I want to do a family cruise. That'd be
Yeah, I
so
was
much
looking at the
fun.
price, and for 6 cabins, which I think that's what we'll need, was 6 cabins, maybe 7, depending on who can go where, what kid can fit into what room. It was $8,000 for a 4-night cruise, 4 or 5 night cruise.
I'd
and with
rather
6
be at
cabins,
the cabins.
with 6 cabins was like $8,000.
I
I don't know. There's
I'd rather
so
have-
much to do on a cruise.
Yeah, but there's a lot to do. I don't know. You have more time to visit in the cabins than you would on a cruise.
No,
I
you
mean,
wouldn't. Absolutely not. You have more time because it kind of when you're at the cabin,
Yeah, but when
everybody's
you're-
scattered everywhere.
you cook together, you sit
Well,
and eat.
yeah.
I mean, and there's just
But we did that too. You
Yeah.
just chose not to.
She did. She came with her bucket. Plopped right down.
I think they're referring to when we took a cruise.
That's,
I have my
it's been a
little
year ago.
I can't believe
We were
that.
on the cruise a year ago. Right now.
Oh, right now?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I wish we were on another one.
True that. True that.
All right. Well, I guess Nathan, let's get started.
All right. So quote is not a quote. It's a Bible verse again. I thought we were going to be switching these up or whatever. All right. So listen to advice and accept discipline. And at the end, you will be counted among the wise. Many are the plans in persons. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Proverbs 19:20 and 21.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Yeah.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Teresa, listen to advice and accept discipline.
That was coming from me.
You're not
Yeah.
God. Sorry.
Listen to advice. No. Anyway. All right. Pat substitute.
I'm Pat Substitute, community events. These are your community events. All right. Wednesday, July 30th at 3 p.m. at City of Etheridge meeting at the Etheridge City Hall on 210 Depot Street in Etheridge. There is free tutoring. If you have a kid, school goes back next week. We go back August the 4th. Phone number if you need tutoring, it's 931-762-8674. And that is free tutoring. That's amazing. Monday, August the 4th, 6 p.m. is the Laco Democratic Party meeting at the Laco Lawrence County Courthouse.
Hey, you don't need to go.
Saturday, August the 2nd at 10 a.m., auto credit auction. Thomas Kobeck is the auctioneer. 130 North Locust Avenue. There's going to be vehicles, carports, trailers, tools, ATVs, die-cast, and personal property.
Huh. When is that?
That is Saturday, August the 2nd. That is this Saturday at 10 a.m.
Where?
At 130 North Locust Avenue. Auto credit auction. Thomas Kobeck is the auctioneer.
That might be something we need to go to.
All right. Tuesday, July 29th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pavilion Produce at 208 South Military Avenue. If you're looking for a house, there's one right down the road from it for sale. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the Plowboy Produce Auction at 469 South Brace
We've been there, huh?
Road in Etheridge. FSS from August the 1st through August the 3rd is Wheeling in the Country. It's at 128 Anderson Creek Road in Summertown. Get those last little rides in before school goes back. All right, David Crockett State Park, July 31st, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. is Run with a Ranger. Exercise trail parking lot. July 31st, Tiny Terrors. Not sure what that is. Okay. August the 1st is Avery Tour and Feeding, Finger Knitting, Forest Detectives, Native Herbal Tea Blending. I think that says snot, spit, smoked, and soil. Snot, spit, smoke, and soil. Pat, what did you do to me? The history of tobacco. Oh, okay. Interesting. August the 2nd is Avery.
I have to tell you a story.
Okay.
Hold on. When I was probably, I don't even know, 5, 6, 7, maybe.
So back in the 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
Six decades ago.
Y'all stop.
No,
My
literally,
family,
5 decades ago.
We have
Ago.
family in West Virginia. And so we always, at least once a year, if not twice, we would go to West Virginia.
Who?
Kane's side of the family.
Oh, okay.
And Dad, because Dad was alive then. So it would be my dad and my mom and Aunt Betty and Uncle Charlie and Peachy and Kim and Grandma and Grandpa.
They're from West Virginia?
Grandma is.
Okay.
And so we would go back to see family. And they lived in the hills and hollers of West Virginia. And so when we go over, we, visited, and they had this humongous old farmhouse that was just, I don't know, like an antebellum house. I mean, it was
Oh.
gorgeous, but not fancy. Anyway, so while we were there, my cousin and I, Peachy, we hung out with our cousin, and I can't remember his name. Bless his heart. He just passed, but Levi. So he would climb up in the tree, and of course, us being us, and he was probably 14, something like that. So we'd climb up into the tree with him, and he gets in his back pocket and he pulls out this bar of chew. He breaks off this chew and puts it in his mouth and says, "Here, you guys want to try?" And Peachy's like, "I don't know." I said, "Sure, let me try it."
Of course you did.
So I break off this and put it in my mouth, and I start to chew. And I'll tell you what, I think that's the worst sickness in my life.
Did you swallow?
I did.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Not the chew, but the juice.
Yeah. You can't do
or
that.
spit,
Ugh.
whatever it is. And I got so sick. Well, then I got in so much trouble. Well, then 2 weeks ago, my cousin Kim, she sent me a message and let me know that he had passed away. And when my cousin told her dad, which is my uncle, the first thing he said was, "Oh, don't you remember the time Teresa was up in the tree chewing tobacco with him?" So
That is
when
so
I was like
sweet.
5 or 6 years old.
Well, I got a real quick story before we get back to it about tobacco as well. So I was in high school at the time, and we would chew, or we would dip. We didn't chew tobacco. We would dip. And what I dipped back in high school was Skull Mint long cut. I didn't like the short cut because it got stuck in between my teeth. But I liked the long cut. I did it so much that I could, sit in class in high school and have a dip in, and I would swallow, so I wouldn't have to spit during class. But I was doing it was fine. It is what it is. Well, then a new flavor came out, and it was cherry, and my buddy got some cherry long cut. It was Skull too. I don't know if that matters, but so I took a pinch of the cherry. We were in the middle of class. I can't remember what it was. I think it was an engineering design class or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Took a thing of cherry Skull, stuck it in my lip, sitting there in class, just kind of swallowing a little bit at a time, just like I always did. And all of a sudden, the cherry flavor did not go down like the mint flavor did. And I'm in the middle of class, and I run to the trash can and just blah everywhere.
Oh my God.
And then I went to the nurse, and then I had a stomach virus. But yeah,
Not to mention that you smelled like cherry tobacco.
Brienne, when she was about 4 or 5, our stepdad dipped Skull. And apparently she was outside or whatever, and she was outside with him. And I'm in the shower with her, and Mom, because she was so young and stuff at the time, she was like, hey, get in the shower with your sister. And she'd been outside playing, riding bicycles and stuff. And all of a sudden, Brienne throws up hot dogs. I mean, whole hot dogs in the shower with me. And I'm freaking out. Come to find out, my mom's in there. She's so funny. My mom's got a screwdriver trying to make him go down the drain.
Try to make him go down the drain?
Yes.
Why not just get it and put it in a trash can?
So we're thinking,
Who's
Brienne's
gonna-
sick. And she's thinking, she's sick. And come to find out, no. My stepdad had given her some Skull because she wanted to try it. So he gave her some. She was like 4 or 5 years old. And she
probably
made her sick.
swallowed. Yeah.
Yeah, she swallowed it. Needless to
Been
say,
there,
she
done
never
that.
did that again.
Right.
Mine wasn't Skull, though. Mine was that bar. I don't even remember what that stuff is. Huh?
Chaw.
Chaw?
Nasty.
Chaw.
I've never
y'all.
tried chaw.
I have.
I would like to try it.
You used to chaw? No. Never again. I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
So on August the 1st, though, if you would like to learn about the history of tobacco,
But
to the
just a
park.
disclaimer real quick on a serious note, tobacco is a very, very hard drug to get away from. Speaking from experience, I'm still battling with nicotine addiction, and it is the worst addiction that anybody can try to get away from. So just
Get help.
disclaimer.
It's not shameful to get help. They say that to get over tobacco is worse than trying to get over heroin.
That I don't believe,
That's what they
because
say.
because I'm not eating out of a dumpster because of tobacco.
Well, okay.
all right, August the 2nd, Avery Tour, I don't know how you say that, and feeding echoes of ancestors, Chickasaw and Cherokee tales. I don't know, corn time. Oh, grinding the past and quiet joy hike, tree ID hike. August 3rd is sunrise sanctuary hike, tree matching madness. Which cat am I? Call 931-903-2323 to register or for more info. That's all for David Crockett State
I
Park.
was going to say, I forgot what that was all for.
Yep. That is your weekly community events.
Thanks, Pat Substitute.
I'll work.
All right. Guess what time it is?
Nap time.
Sexy.
Sexy time.
No.
It is, yes, because it does tell a story. It is, numbers aren't sexy, but it does tell a story. And I hope those of you who watch our show kind of can remember from week to week, or pick one of the stats and kind of remember it, because you're going to see how everything's starting to go up. The number of listings, now we have 228 listings. Not too long ago, we had 57 listings. So just pay attention. The average list price right now is $366,782, which is about $200 a square foot. Coming soon, we have 4. Not quite ready to go on the market, but we are close. The average list price is $413,750, which is $177 a square foot. Under contract showing, that means that the seller is still permitting showings on the property and may take backup offers. Or the other thing I want to say is there could be a contingency of the buyer that's under contract with that seller. And there could be a contingency of the buyer's home needing to sell. Well, if the agent put in there something called a first right of refusal, your offer could become first chair, and give. What happens then is the seller gives the buyer 48 hours to remove that sell of home contingency and continue with purchasing the house. So you still, even though it's under contract, you still need to look to see if there's any kind of contingencies. And of course, you need to talk to your agent and have your agent check. But there's still a way to possibly go under contract with homes that are currently under contract. Anyway, we got 9 of those with an average list price of $288,088 with $146 a square foot. We had 2 expireds and 4 canceled. 5 closings last week with an average sold price difference between average or list price sold price was $319,180, which was about $185 a square foot. Sellers were getting 98.47% of list price. So we dropped down, 2-3 weeks ago? We dropped down, and then we went up to 110%. Now we're running steady at a 98% list price. From the time we put the sign in the ground and it went under contract, took about 42 days. From the time it went under contract till it closed, took additional 35. So all in all, from start to finish, it's only taken about 77 days, which is pretty fast right now. This time last year, we had 9 closings with an average sold price of $293,033, which is $193 a square foot. Sellers were getting 98.93%, and it was taking about 86 days from start to finish. Our monthly inventory has increased. We are almost at 6 months worth of inventory. We're at 5.85%, 5.85 months of inventory. That means that if nothing else comes on the market and all we have to sell is what's currently listed, it's going to take us almost 6 months to do that. Mortgage rates, that's always a roller coaster ride. Mortgage rates are running high again. They're up. Now remember, the numbers that I report out are just some numbers from a program called Mortgage News Daily. Your interest rate, or what you end up with, is the result of what you look like financially on paper. How you pay your bills, your income versus your bills, how much debt you have, and so on. So 30-year fixed right now is 6.81%. A 30-year FHA is 6.39%. A 30-year VA is 6.40%. And a 30-year USDA is 6.67%. And those, my friends, are your numbers. Numbers aren't sexy, but they do really tell a story.
I'd be glad when those interest rates I would need them just to come down and say 5.999.
Yeah.
We might move some stuff.
Yeah.
And get that current inventory down a little bit.
But
That's kinda high.
again, unless this is your forever home, if this is your forever home and this is where you're going to be, then yes, focus on your interest rate. Get the best deal possible. But if this is going to be a house that you're going to upgrade in the next 3 to 5
downgrade.
years, or downgrade in the next 3 to 5 years, that interest rate's not that big of a deal. It's pennies on the dollar in that short amount of time. Now, over a 30-year lifespan of that loan, that's where the interest rate's going to make the biggest impact. But if you're going to be selling in the next 3 to 5 years, don't be holding out for better interest rate. You're talking pennies on the dollar.
Especially right now, too. Right now's a good time for buyers because we have 228 listings on the market. There's a lot to choose from. Sellers are staying on the market longer.
And
They're more
sellers
negotiable.
I was going to say that.
More negotiable. They're more apt to pay towards some of your closing costs and other fees. So for a buyer who is not buying their forever home, this is a great opportunity. The other thing, I sent you that video about the arm. I thought that was interesting. Over in, where was she? UK? England. We were watching TikTok, and she was buying a home in England, and they all start out. You remember that?
That is what they do.
They
Crazy.
start out with an arm automatically, and it's a 2-year or a 5-year arm. And what that is variable interest rate. And so they lock it in for 2 to 5 years, and then they have to be reevaluated, and they have to refinance, which is scary because she said that it goes from that lower rate up to the 8%. And so that's a big jump and a shock to your payment. But what she said made sense because if you take out a 5-year, I believe they're called ARMs, and
Adjustable rate mortgages. That's what ARM is an adjustable rate mortgage.
Right. And so, and you're going to sell, let's say you're going to sell 5 or 6 years from now. It would be great to take that lower interest rate and then sell before you have to redo your loan.
Right.
Because then you're paying a lower interest rate and, getting a better deal.
The thing
that way.
I know also is over there is they do like a chain.
I thought that was interesting
I was like,
too.
We have a chain here, but it is not the same. And you have to wait until everybody sells their house. So there could be 8 people in this chain. This person has to sell to buy this house because you can't just move these people out and nobody can make a move until everybody has a house to go to. So the chain will end and begin. And because these people were renting, they didn't have to let somebody buying their house. So they were renting. So they were the end of the chain. There was 8 people in that line. And so all these
there was
transactions all
4
have to
people
occur.
in her line.
Oh, was it 4 in their line?
That's 4 people in her line, but there's those 4 people that's in her line. They
Okay.
have their own lines
Chains.
chains to deal with as well.
That's what it was.
Right.
Yeah. And everybody has to basically close
And
and agree
agree,
on the,
and the close
same,
on the
day.
same day.
Everybody moves on the same day.
That'd be
in
a
order
hell
to
of a
take possession.
paycheck. You get a
Right.
few of them.
But it takes months. It takes them like where we close
No,
in like
years
30,
sometimes.
45
She
days.
she said it was 3.5 months before they got their house.
Yeah.
And
that's
that was
fast.
fast. And
Yeah.
that was
They
fast.
said sometimes it can take, a year or longer for everybody to get
It depends
situated.
on how long your chain is.
I couldn't imagine.
I can't.
All
I don't
of
want to be
those-
let's just say I will never go to England to be a real estate agent. It's not going to happen.
That might be, looking
If you
at
had
it.
8 of those
Right.
men in that chain, that's a pretty good payday.
Yeah,
Well,
but
see,
you
that's
gotta
what I
wait.
was thinking, though.
You
Like,
might have to wait a year.
but as
If you
an
got enough of those,
as an agent, would you take advantage of that?
what do you mean?
Like, would you want to try to make your chain the longest you can make your chain?
No, I would want to make it. I would want to make it maybe 6 to 10 deep, but I would want about 10 of those, and that way, then boom, 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 boom,
All in
you
one
know.
day, have 10 closings.
No, but there's
That'd
your
be
whole
more than
year.
10.
But you got to think that's probably your whole year's salary that you
Right.
got to live on because it could be another year before you get another closing.
That's true. But I don't. Do they have actual agents? Because she never.
They
said,
She
do.
never referred to an agent.
They have
No.
something else. They're called something
Yeah.
else, but they don't technically have like agents. It's more like a list. Like buyers go unrepresented in most countries.
They have a counselor or a.
I
was
forget what
that
they
called?
called it, but it's basically just a liaison between everybody.
Yeah, you got a middleman.
But nobody,
no
nobody,
communicates.
there's no communication whatsoever.
She said it's so easy in the U.S. because they said from the time every step of the way, when they sold their house, when they bought a house, they knew what their agents were doing and how everything was going throughout the whole transaction. And we're closed in 30, 45 days. It's like, UK, what are you doing?
I know.
Well, it's but they want to make sure the whole thing about having somewhere to go.
And you don't even own the land
Yeah,
your
that
house
was
is
the-
on. You are leasing that land unless you want to
Well,
go ahead and
that's-
buy that land.
That's in
and it
like
costs more
major
money.
populated areas out there. No, out in those sticks or whatever, you own everything. And
Not
that
necessarily. That's not what she said.
I know, but that is an old thing that's actually being.
They're looking at trying to get rid of that.
Well, no, it is. It's working itself out.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
but
if
we're
you think
talking.
about it
But
here,
but think
we have
about it this way.
condos.
It's £19, so that's less than $19 a year
Yeah.
for their rent for their land.
Right. That's or $4,000
To buy it.
To buy it.
Right.
So it's just so strange how they do that. It's like, oh, that's still my family's land. I'm not selling that. I'll sell you the house, but I am not going to sell you that land.
And I mean, and I don't know if I like that or not.
I mean, it's no different than a condo. We have
But I'm
condos
looking at
here.
it
You
in
buy
a-
the condo, but you don't own the land that
Right.
condo is sitting on.
But I'm just looking at it as an investor's vision. That's not a bad deal.
I thought that, but yeah, but if you're only making $19 a year, what you really going to go buy a burger?
Right. That's what my thought was.
Why does it have to be $19 a year?
Well, that's what it was over there.
Right.
Yeah, but their stuff's a lot lower. So that's one thing that Trump's doing here is interest rates on all these other countries are so much lower than here. Our money's expensive.
Everything is cheaper everywhere else, I believe. Look at the groceries that if you watched more of her TikToks.
But I just want to put this in perspective. I don't want to live anywhere other than America.
Yeah.
Well,
If I had to
Yeah.
live somewhere else,
No, there's
if I had to go to another country and live, it would probably be England or Ireland. Those are the only two places I'd want to go.
you need to do research before you're making that statement.
I go to Belize. I'll go tropical.
Yeah,
I mean, you
could probably-
can, and I mean, if you got a decent bankroll to go with you, you can survive a very long time in those countries because it is actually very cheap.
If you get
cheap
to
to live
live
there.
if you
Right.
get to if you live. I mean, some of these places though are being overrun
Oh,
by
absolutely. And that's why
the
I'll never leave
cartel.
America. We are the greatest country in the world.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh,
Do we
that's
have
the
our
only thing, of
flaws? Do we
course.
have our mistakes? Absolutely. Everybody does. But as an American citizen, I there's no better place to be a citizen of.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree. I agree with that.
All right. Vocabulary word. Go ahead, Holly.
Stale listing. A property that has been on the market too long without selling, often leading buyers to think something is wrong with it.
Absolutely. Because what's the
Mhm.
first thing they think of?
What's the problem?
What's the
wrong with
problem?
it?
It's been sitting there for months now.
Yeah. There must be something. And I even say that if the price is on point and it's been sitting there for 6 months or longer, and from the outside view, I'm not talking about deep dive details or showing or going to the house or whatever, just the outside looking in on the internet. If it sits there more than 6 months, it's at a good price point. First thing that comes in my mind, even as an agent, is what's wrong with it. There's
I
got to
ev-
be something wrong with it.
Right. I don't even take it out 6 months. In 3 months, if something hasn't moved on that property in 3 months right now, it's still something's wrong.
Yeah.
You know. So it says here.
I mean, the majority amount of time, what's something wrong, especially in our area right now, is it's overpriced.
Right.
Everybody right now as listing agents, in our world as real estate agents, listing agents is what you want to be, is what they say. I don't follow that. I love being a buyer's agent and want to be a buyer's agent again if I can get away from property management. That's a whole different topic. But where I was going with that, I've lost since my phone was ringing.
You used to about the agents here and listing.
Oh yeah. So
I know where
right
you're
now,
going.
because the market's not as fast paced, there's still transactions happening. But a lot of our local agents, they're just taking a listing at the price that their clients want to just get the business.
Right. I mean, you've got a seller that says, well, I want to buy this $800,000 house. So I'm going to need to get $700,000 out of this house that I'm currently in, which is only comping out to be 350,000. But they want
Well,
500,000.
that's not. It's not that extreme. I mean, for the most majority of it, people are 30 to 50,000 overpriced. $30,000 to $50,000 overpriced because that's what their clients want out of it. So they're appeasing their clients. Well, instead of having that hard conversation with their clients because they're worried about losing the deal, me and Holly just lost a deal with people that we know very, very well, but we were honest with it. It's our professional opinions that this house is going to sell for this much. We're not appraisers, but we deal with this on a daily basis. And we told them exactly where it's going to sell, and this is where we want to be at. Well, they didn't like it. They went and got some other agent.
That
You know?
told them, hey,
That
yeah, I can get that
inflated
for
the
you.
price.
And inflated the price
Right.
dramatically.
And
'Cause
they're off by $40,000.
I would say they're probably off by more like about 50.
Well, between 40 and 50,000, whatever. But yeah. So just be careful, I guess.
You know, it's like, tell yourself, what do I want? Do I want somebody to come in here? Do I want an agent to come in here and shoot me straight? Give me the real story, paint me the real picture, or do I want to have somebody come in, inflate my ego, let me think that I've got more than what I have, tell me a bunch of bull, and then in about 2 weeks they're going to hound me to have price reduction, price reduction, price reduction. If you would have priced it right in the beginning,
It'll be sold within 30 to 40 days.
right.
Easy. No fuss, no muss. Generally, if you're right on point and somebody's super interested, you'll get under contract quickly.
Correct. All right. It says why listings expire. The home wasn't priced or marketed correctly for the current market. Even in a strong market, an overpriced home or one with poor presentation and weak exposure will sit unsold. Buyers move quickly, and if your listing doesn't grab attention from day one, it gets passed over, leading to an expired situation. And that's true.
Well, or it turns into there's no showings, no nothing, but you have 300 saves on Zillow.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what that means? That means you're overpriced and people
They're
are waiting
waiting
for
for
the
you to-
price reduction.
Right. Right.
Especially when all the marketing's done. Your pictures look amazing. The house is staged beautifully.
There's too much information out there that buyers, they're a lot more educated or have the ability to be a lot more, when I say educated, I mean informed about the real estate market.
I mean, even though we dig on and put down a lot of Zillow's estimates, a lot of people still find that useful. And especially when you scroll down, if you'll scroll down just a little bit past the Zillow and it says similar homes in this price range, and you can start comparing, you start finding your kind of basically almost doing your own CMA, what's going on around.
Right.
If you have a house that looks like this, it's 350,000, and I scroll down here and I have one that's almost identical with similar things. Yeah, that's a very, there may be a few things here and there that's different personal styles, but for the most part, it has the same thing, but it's $50,000 less. What do you think you're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to save 50 grand. I'm going to go buy this house
Right.
and make it to my home because that's what I'm going to do anyway.
Right.
Right. It says, you do the next one.
Where are we at?
Why not?
Oh, why not to relist with the same agent? Reason: relisting with the same agent often means repeating the same strategy that didn't work the first time.
And what's that? What is that? That is insanity. Keep doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result.
Yes.
That's definition of insane.
Right. If your agent didn't adjust pricing, upgrade marketing, or provide proactive communication the first time, chances are nothing will change. A fresh agent brings new energy, better tools, and a fresh MLS listing that can attract renewed buyer interest. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I have one right now that's been sitting for a while. Our listing expires very soon, and I wanted to talk to her. I'm like, hey, I think it's time to, because she didn't want to listen to my advice and take heed of that. And so I'm just like, I think I'm not the agent that fits you. So I'm going to have to release her and find her a better agent that maybe
not a
fits
better
her.
agent, just a different agent maybe that has different communication
Yes.
skills.
An
Or
agent that fits
Well,
her.
I mean, right now, this particular thing is she thinks she has more than what she has.
and those as a
even though I've had
listing
two
agent,
offers.
Yeah.
even I mean I am here to do a job, and my job is to help my clients achieve what they want to achieve. It's
Right.
also my job to set expectation on what is achievable.
Right.
And so if we can't have meetings of the mind and what he want and what I think we can do, if that is too far apart, then I'm not taking that listing.
Yeah.
I just, some agents will take a listing to take a listing and then hound you to death for price reductions or leave you sit out there in the left field and not give two craps about it. And you sit there
Because they know they're
wondering-
overpriced.
Right. And so they're not going to spend money on it.
Right.
They're not going to market it like they should. They're not going to take pictures like they should. They're not going to
But they-
provide you the service that needs to be provided if you were priced correctly.
And
Basi-
that's what we were talking about when you are getting an agent is because they're just going to tell you what you want to hear, and then now you're under a contract with them and an agreement with them. You're stuck for however
Not
long you
necessarily
sign it.
stuck, but
Well,
yes.
For basic contracts, you
Yeah.
have a listing agreement. That is a contract. Yeah, there's always ways to get out, but now you have to start your process all over again 4 or 5 months later.
Right.
You're back to square zero. You're back to finding a different agent.
Plus,
You're-
you've been stale on the market for
Right.
how long?
Right. And my thing is too, it's like if you've already gotten a couple of offers and it's not what you really ideally want, but both the offers are very pretty much the same,
that should be a
identical,
very
that
key
is a very key
yeah.
indicator. And then they're like, no, I need this out of it. Then you're not real serious about
Well,
selling your
and
home.
greed, you know what greed does? Greed's
Oh,
going to
no.
bite you in the ass. And
Oh, yeah.
so if you're going to hold out and be greedy and try to get the big almighty dollar, you're going to
Well, but that being said, as an agent and as a listing agent, that is our job to get you as most money as we can for your property. But that's where the caveat is, as we can. That doesn't mean what you want. It's
Right.
as we can and what the market
dictates. Yes. The other thing too, I lost my train of thought. Never mind. It went away. Bye.
All right. Myth number 1. Nathan, go ahead.
And just real quick on that note as well, with those agents that are doing that, this is not a knock to you. This
Oh,
is not
no.
anything like, oh, you blah blah blah.
No.
You got to do what you
Do
this
you.
year. Yeah, this year it's survive 25 in our business, and
Absolutely.
so we understand it as agents. We understand it.
Our job is to educate the public of what is in the mindset of an agent, what is, how things work and what I've observed over the last 22 years.
Yeah.
So anyway, go ahead.
God, you're old.
Shut up.
Myth number 1. Did you ask me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Myth number 1. If it didn't sell, the market must be bad.
Truth. Often it's the pricing, photos, or lack of exposure, not the market.
And I want to add one more thing to that. All those are valid reasons, absolutely 100%. But it's also the condition of the home.
Yeah.
As far as like cat pee or
Yeah. Zillow
damages.
can't smell cat pee.
Zillow can't smell cat pee. So everything else, absolutely, I agree with. The pricing, photos, and lack of exposure, and the condition of the house.
The pricing should be in conjunction with the condition of the house.
But as we've said,
I know.
Yeah.
So just remember that. All right. Myth. You should just take it off the market for a while and try again later.
The truth, without fixing the issues, relisting later doesn't guarantee different results. timing alone doesn't sell a home. No, again, it's the insanity. You know,
Correct.
if you're not changing it, you're not going to.
Correct. If you had feedback or if you had showings and had some feedback, I'd highly recommend to listen to those feedback comments because that's the public. That's
The market. Like everybody wants to talk about the market. Your potential buyers are the market.
Correct. Correct. Go ahead.
Myth number 3. My agent did everything possible. It just wasn't meant to sell.
Truth. A fresh agent with a strong marketing strategy, better communication, and accurate pricing can make all the difference.
That's what we've been preaching all show.
Yes. So yes, it's in today's time, it's really important for someone who wants to sell their house to talk to a couple different agents before you get locked into a contract, because there are so many tools and so many things that an agent can do to help sell your listing, to promote your listing, to market it, from professional pictures to websites to videos to AI to all kinds of stuff. And if your agent isn't doing at least 75% of those, then you probably need to get or not hire that agent. Got it?
I agree.
Yeah.
All
So the moral of this whole show is the top 10 things you need to do when buying a house. Call Flora Mid-South Realty, and we'll take care of the rest.
Right. Right. All right. What do you got listing wise?
So my South Military is fully back on the market, and it is, well, technically fully back on the market, and we are actually dropping the price to $324,900. And
Is that the one down from the pavilion?
yes, that's the one that's right there within walking distance of the square. I love that house. It was built in the early 1900s, renovated.
practically talk about this. How long have you had that listing?
We've had it now on the market for a couple months.
It was
Okay.
under contract.
It was under contract.
But
and
now
they
that
couldn't-
it's
other
back,
people couldn't sell their house.
are we getting any showings or anything like that?
We did even have some showings even while it was under contract. But they were saying the biggest thing that I get from everybody is overpriced. And so we reduced the price.
Okay.
We're going
See,
to
there you go. That's the practical thing in our business that I just wanted to point out.
And so we're excited that we've got to get it sold. If you are interested, it is a large house.
And was it 5 or 4?
It's a 2, 3, 4 bedrooms.
4 bedroom.
Or it could be that 1 bedroom could be an office, and 2 bathrooms, fully renovated in the 1900s. Beautiful backyard.
Fully renovated in the 1900s.
No, it was fully renovated. It was built in the 1900s.
okay.
I said that wrong.
I just gonna let it slide.
I just wanted to make sure people were. It wasn't fully renovated back in the 1900s.
This house is beautiful. Hardwood floors and everything.
Absolutely. It is
And
very gorgeous.
I love this house. Actually, it was probably, if we wouldn't have bought the one in Loretta, it was actually one I was really
Oh
considering.
my gosh, you are forbidden to be purchasing and looking at houses in the way of purchasing one. No, not anymore.
What else you got?
I got some land over in Clifton, and it's 8 acres for $45,000. A few minutes from the marina and the river. Then we've got a new land listing in West Point. It's almost an acre, really close to Shoal Creek, Factory Creek, and NATRA, and it's $21,000, something like that.
Okay. I do have some rentals available. I got some apartments and some single family homes right now. I do have a duplex that's available as well, right across the street from the golf course here in town. It's a beautiful little spot, very reasonable. So if you need a place, need a home, let me know. Get you into a rental. I will be getting a listing on the market here real soon as well over in Iron City, out there where they have to pump the sunshine in. But if you're looking for some seclusion and a little bit of land, it comes with an acre and a nice little renovated home. So,
One thing good about that though, it's close to Florence.
Uh,
Iron City. I think of Iron City close to Alabama line.
It's still about a
is.
30-minute drive.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It's in Holly Creek, actually.
Yeah, it's out there.
Hey, you are
You
close.
are pumping sunshine.
But you are really close to the volunteer fire department. So, I mean,
That is true. That is true. It's right down the road. It's right down the road.
they have fish fries.
But yeah, no.
Well, that's important.
It is.
It's we're not right there at the price yet. But we're working our way there to figure out exactly what we want to do. If we want to, it doesn't have HVAC, and we're debating on whether selling it with or without, and we're just pushing the numbers right now. But everything else is renovated, brand new roof, all that stuff. So
I've got one on 6th Street. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath with a 1-car carport, brick house, hardwood floors, updated kitchen. Probably going to be doing a price reduction. So if you're interested, let me know. It'd be a great first-time home buyer house, I think.
How many bedrooms and bathrooms?
3-1,
And what's it listed at?
170,
that's right over here on
bad.
7th, isn't it? 7th
6.
is 6th.
That's not
It's
bad.
in the good part of the number streets. I mean, they're all. I say that like some of the number streets, everybody knows, but
Yeah,
we
they
are.
have rundown homes and people homes that nobody live in and
But
mobile homes.
no, listen though. But the area is our whole area here at home in Lawrenceburg on our number street area. All of our number streets, every price of home, the value is rising. We got some big hitters in town that is actually renovating all of our homes over here, and I'm proud to work with them, and they're doing some good work. So all the home values are raising in our area because of that. And there's a couple other big hitters out there too doing the same thing. Don't get me wrong, but
The other thing I have is I think I have 15 active buyers right now looking for
sounds like you need to do some work.
huh. I would give you some sign language right now, but I won't. But anyway, I've got some buyers, and they've looked at what's on the market right now. They're not real thrilled for whatever reason. They're all different. If you have something that you're trying to sell as a for sale by owner, and we just haven't been made aware of it yet, if you're thinking about selling, let me know, because we may be able to forego all this listing stuff and just hook up a buyer and a seller and work out a deal.
There you
So give us a call here and let me know what you've got.
Yeah, you'll get that if you call up here to the office today, and probably tomorrow you'll get the.
Our new fill-in, Mr.
Our new
David.
Pat.
Our new Pat.
Yeah.
For this week.
Well,
Kill
yeah,
it.
not our new Pat, but
Kill it.
yep. Shoot it.
Yeah, shoot it.
Shoot 'em.
All right. Phone numbers.
I am Holly Cavins. You can reach me at 931-345-2406.
I am Nathan Cavins. You can reach me at 931-236-2650.
I am Teresa Flora, and you can reach me here at the office on Tuesdays, maybe a few other days of the week, always by appointment. And you can reach me at 931-271-5790.
Now, you don't need an appointment for Tuesday. If you're around, just stop in. She'll be here.
Right, I'll be here. We missed Kyle today. Hope you're having fun on vacation. Pat, prayers for you, and everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.